So much for being the PC Master Race. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 console exclusives that PC players would kill for.
Right. Sorry.
For this list, we're taking a look at video games that were released exclusively for home consoles, such as the PlayStation and Nintendo platforms, but received no port to the PC. Keep in mind that while we are well aware that many of these are technically capable of being played on the PC thanks to emulators, we're not counting that, as you've technically cheated your way out of playing them the authentic way. Shame on you. Number 10, Uncharted Series.
Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
PC players boast about how powerful their gaming rigs are, referring to their smoother frame rates and crisper graphics. However, time and time again, Naughty Dog's Uncharted franchise has shown off some of the most incredible visuals ever seen in interactive entertainment, with startlingly lifelike animations and textures. Uncharted 4 in particular blew everyone away with its sense of scale, blistering action sequences, and gripping storyline.
Jesus, Sam, Man, if I had known, I swear to you, I would have come back.
I know, Nathan.
In every category across the board, this series exhibits a sense of polish that few games can match. Exactly the kind of thing that PC players would love to throw at their expensive GPUs. It's okay to be jealous, guys. We understand.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again.
Number 9, Goldeneye. Credit where credit is due. The PC landscape is where first-person shooters first made a splash on the gaming scene, with heavy hitters like Wolfenstein and Doom. However, where the genre arguably exploded into mainstream, at least for a lot of kids of the 90s, was with the Nintendo 64 exclusive shooter, Goldeneye, based on the 1995 film of the same name. Not only accomplishing a rare feat of being a good licensed game, Goldeneye also redefined local split-screen competitive play, with many hours being poured into the game's highly addictive and explosive multiplayer experiences. While PC players would always tell their friends about how awesome Quake was, deep down they all just wanted some local multiplayer split-screen deathmatch with Natalia and Oddjob. It was a golden console exclusive indeed. Number 8, Metroid Prime series. The deeply atmospheric Metroid franchise was given a huge makeover for a new generation with the release of Metroid Prime in 2002. Despite being an exclusive for the console peasants, Metroid Prime shows off one of the most dense, complex, and all-around rewarding gameplay experiences in recent memory. To survive the treacherous landscapes of various alien worlds, the player needs to rely on quick wits and rapid reflexes to fully explore and conquer all the threats and obstacles that come in their way. We could go on and on, spewing all sorts of praise about the Metroid Prime series, but words really don't do it justice. It's just one of those games that we really wish we could play with a mouse and a keyboard. Number 7, Horizon Zero Dawn. Sony is known for supplying their systems with a healthy abundance of exclusives over the years, such as Ratchet & Clank and Infamous. They're continuing this trend with one of the PS4's most technically impressive experiences yet with Horizon Zero Dawn. The game features stunning visuals that combines technologies of the old and new to create an environment unseen yet in gaming. With a vast open world that seems to look like a combination of Killzone, Far Cry, and Metal Gear Solid 5, Horizon is shaping up to become one of 2017's most impressive titles. It will also likely be a huge hit, so naturally Sony won't allow it to be available for anything else other than a shiny new PS4.
How do you know it won't bite back?
Number 6, the Legend of Zelda series. Aside from the many Mario games, the perilous adventures of a certain green-clad warrior are considered to be the magnum opus of Nintendo's creative ambitions. Expertly combining thrilling combat, puzzle-solving, exploration, beautiful visuals, memorable characters, and wonderful musical compositions, playing a Zelda game is essential to any gamer's full life experience, so it's a shame you can't just do it on a PC. The upcoming entry, Breath of the Wild in particular, wowed over so much of the industry at E3 that even PC Gamer was gushing about how incredible it looks, and we really can't blame him. A large non-linear open world, flames that can spread naturally, literally everything in the world having a physics system. Is it any wonder why this game is turning so many heads? Number 5, Shadow of the Colossus. Much like how film and music are considered forms of artistic expression, video games have entered that realm of conversation in recent years. One of the most noteworthy titles that moved this argument along was Shadow of the Colossus, which pushed the realm of what interactive entertainment was previously considered to be into unbelievable new heights. Seriously, have you seen these colossi? They're freaking colossal. The game takes the rather simple premise of hunting down giant monsters and crafted one of the most unforgettable adventures in gaming. So, if you want to see what all the fuss is about, you're gonna have to experience it on a PlayStation, as PCs have been forgotten in this regard and left behind in the shadow of this colossal gaming masterpiece. Number 4, Halo 3 Onward. This flagship exclusive for Microsoft's Xbox consoles has garnered multiple awards and millions of dollars in the years since it was first launched. So, it begs the question why Microsoft doesn't also release these games for their computers as well. The first 2 Halos were brought over to PC way back when, so it's incredibly puzzling as to why they would not continue to treat PC players to the epic action that only Master Chief can provide with each new installment. PC players with Windows 10 can now get to play around with Halo 5's Forge mode, so a true Halo experience is so close they can almost taste it. Almost. Number 3, Bloodborne. The Souls series has found great success across both consoles and PCs alike for the last few years, as players rose to the challenge and prepared to die with each new entry. However, when Bloodborne was officially revealed during Sony's E3 2014 press conference as a PS4 exclusive, many people without the latest PlayStation hardware cried heavy gamer tears. The game's gothic horror style is marvelous to behold, and with such a strong emphasis on offensive-based combat in comparison to the previous Souls games, this action RPG has shaped up to be an absolute must-play. Its deep replay value has kept gamers happily enjoying the bloody, ultra-violent thrills and chills of the hunt for more than a year after its release. But sucks about those frame rate issues though, eh? You know what would fix that? Number 2, The Last of Us.
Oh, shit. Come here, keep your head down.
With its gripping storyline, unforgettable characters, and brutally tense gameplay, it should come as no surprise that The Last of Us raked in numerous awards for its outstanding level of quality. If you have any friends who primarily game on their PCs and show either disdain or disinterest towards The Last of Us, well, they're probably kidding themselves. The Last of Us is one of those special experiences that doesn't come along very often. No matter how much you spend on your gaming rig, no amount of processing power can magically make this exclusive available on all platforms, and that kinda stings. Number 1, Red Dead Redemption.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarlane.
Is that so?
Rockstar is no stranger to releasing their critically acclaimed games for consoles while completely ignoring a PC counterpart. Perhaps the most upsetting blow to PC gamers was when the mind-blowing open-world western Red Dead Redemption was only made available to those who owned a PS3 or Xbox 360. Redemption set the gaming world on fire the year it was released, being referred to as a must-play.
He's a frisky one. See what you can do. That's it. Playing with him.
We feel really bad about the console-only restriction this time, as the game was so phenomenal that it should have been made available for everyone to enjoy. Maybe Rockstar will make up for this in the future by developing a PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2 alongside the console counterparts? Maybe? Please? So, do you agree with our list? Which console exclusives do you feel should have a PC version?
Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
For more accessible videos published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
Thanks for watching Mojo Plays. Be sure to subscribe and click on the link in the description below to check out our suggestion page and vote on what content you'd like to see us cover next.